You've got to find what you love, and that is as true for work as it is for your lovers. Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking and don't settle.
Okay, so one of the big YouTubers today made a big announcement, and this is what he had to say.
It's not clickbait. I really am ending the vlog.
Now, nothing lasts forever. You got to understand that.
You know, when I think back to why I started this vlog, I spent so much of that time sitting here talking to you about this premise, about this idea that I need to challenge myself creatively. And I'd gotten lazy on this platform and I hadn't been posting. And by issuing a mandate to post every single day, I would challenge myself creatively in a way I'd never done before. And that's exactly what happened. And I think for the first year of doing this, I felt that fire under my ass. I felt that challenge every single day. I woke up every day thinking, what can I do today to make the greatest video possible?
Life itself ends. Anything that we build deteriorates and collapses, and you know, if left unattended and in disrepair, nature will claw it back and take it. And here I see that basically what's happened is with Casey Neistat is that in his vlogging of 18 months, he's reached his pinnacle.
And I don't know, probably like 6 months ago, something like that, it started to get easy. I found a rhythm. I found a system for approaching this daily video that was no longer a challenge. And this vlog, I feel like, turned into the one thing that I didn't want it to be when I started, which is just me making a little video about what my day was every single day. The creative challenge faded away, something easier took its place, and then that easier thing was exasperated by wild success on YouTube. Since starting this vlog, I've earned over 5 million subscribers. I've done over 1 billion views since starting this vlog. And that success, combined with kind of a creative complacency, I think yielded something that I don't like, something I'm not proud of, which is that, like, I know how to do this and do it in a way that's pretty easy and have it make me very successful on YouTube and make a great living via AdSense and grow this reach. But what it hasn't been doing is challenging me. It hasn't been the creative fist fight that I want and need every single day. And the more I wrestle with how to find that creative challenge, the more I realize I will never find it so long as 16 hours out of my 24-hour day I'm dedicated to uploading this daily video. I have to kill this before I can give birth to what's next.
He's reached his peak. It's easy for him. It's not a challenge anymore. He mentions this in the video. You know, listen, the guy puts out some excellent material. Not his political shit. I disagree with that. You know, I mean, come on, what was all that Hillary Clinton shit about? Anyway, not that I'm for Donald Trump. Let me hear you. I did make a video about who I'm voting for, and you can check that. It's on my channel.
You know, it's like my favorite metaphor, which is like that Tarzan metaphor that I talk about. It couldn't be more appropriate. This idea that like life or career, my career is this huge jungle that I'm trying to navigate my way through. And the only way to get from one side of the jungle to the other, the only way to get to where I want to be in my career is by swinging from vine to vine and grabbing onto that next opportunity, that next vine to take me closer to where I want to be. And the trouble with success is that it makes you very comfortable. And look, in September, inside of one 28-day window, I did 155 million views, and I earned 1.1 million subscribers. That's a kind of YouTube success that is like, I could have never imagined when I started. And that makes you very comfortable. That kind of success says to me, good, just keep doing what I'm doing right now, and this success will continue. But that means holding on to that one vine in the jungle and not reaching for what's next. And And the more I thought about, like, how am I going to progress my career? How am I going to figure out how is my career going to evolve? How am I going to figure out what's next in my career? The more I realize I have to first let go of this vine before I can grab on to what's next.
Anyway, here's what I'm trying to say. Creativity in a certain realm, when it comes to, screenshots of the sun rising and the moon, the sun setting and the moon coming up and clouds going by and music and skateboarding, or using electric skateboards or anything to that manner, and drones and things like that, can only go to a certain potential when you've got the toys. Now granted, Casey could have probably carried on for another 5 years doing this stuff, and he would have still got like 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 5 million views, depending on the length of time, obviously, of his vlog over, whatever years. The guy's talented. But, the thing is with him, and he admits this in the video, it just all became too easy.
And when I think of risk, I think of like my 19-year-old self abandoning my job in Connecticut and running to New York City with nothing and taking a big chance on this dream to become a filmmaker. But in success, and look, I'm 35 years old and I make a great living doing what I love. I think I've found some degree of success in my life. When you've found success, risk, it's a whole lot different. Because risk means jeopardizing what you've earned, what you have. And giving up this vlog is certainly risk. This is a tremendous risk. But the thing that this vlog has yielded is opportunity. By reaching almost 5 million people a day via this channel, via this, it's presented me with just this tidal wave of opportunity. And the more I look around at that opportunity, and the more I think of, what do I want out of my career? Do I want to be making vlogs when I'm 40 years old? And the answer is no. Like, a career is always about progress. It's never arriving in one place and staying there. I've always approached everything with that mentality. Certainly when I think of the long game that is my career, this was a big stepping stone, but this was not the finish line. And that's a really scary thing to admit to yourself, especially when my channel is still growing. But that's not enough of a reason to not embrace something new. And that's exactly what I'm doing. And what I'm doing next is a whole other video that I will dive into and share the intimacies of with you. But it's time to embrace a new opportunity. It's time to push for something else. Because the success of this vlog has not satiated my appetite. It's only made me more hungry. This is the most literal example of that platitude I love to share, that is, with each success comes a bigger, more ambitious goal. With the success of this vlog, it has only made me hungrier. And I'm acting on that right now by moving on from this vlog.
He's like, now he wants to climb further than Mount Everest, and who can blame him? When it comes to creativity, when you realize your total potential and you want to go further than that, then obviously that's what he's seeing. He's got all the toys, obviously he's got the money, he's got the funding, he can do whatever he wants and he can create videos. Now he's going on to different things where it's going to be more challenging. It's going to take him more time to do something, which is understandable, and it wouldn't surprise me because the guy is a filmmaker. He's been making films. He's been on HBO. He's done all kinds of different things. That he wouldn't start making his own films here on YouTube.
So what does that mean for this channel? Well, first, I'm not giving up YouTube at all. I will be uploading regularly. I will continue to pump out videos, but different kinds of videos. The kinds of videos that take a little thinking, more than a day to produce. The kinds of videos that I have to really envelop myself in before I can make. So thank you for coming along with me on this journey that has been the last 1.5 years. Thank you for letting me share my life and my perspectives and my ideas with you.
or doing something of a different genre, maybe something completely different that might just blow our minds. We'll have to wait and see. He said that it looks like that some of his stuff is going to be coming out, you know, instead of every day now. He's ending the vlog. It's going to be once or twice a week. Okay, so we'll have to wait and see what happens there. Anyway, it's not the be-all and end-all. Casey's had a good run, you know, and he could have still had a good run, in my opinion. I think there's still a lot of creativity up here in his head on vlogging. But, again, I go back to what he says. He says it's just coming too easy for him to, you know, get up in the morning and, you know, make a video, whether it be him running or every different kind of things. So, I don't know. Maybe there's more to this than meets the eye. Maybe, you know, he's requiring now to want to have more of a family life, less of the vlogging and creating stuff. You know, it's a lot of work sometimes. You know, you got to get the scenes, you got to get, you know, the footage, the, you know, the fill-ins, what he does, you know, the booster boarding, drone flying, you know, that takes time during the day. And he's made a lot of money at this, so, you know, I guess it's time to sit back and relax a little bit. Who knows? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. The thing is, he's had a good run. Good luck to him. Kudos to him. Great stuff. And basically, that is all I have to say about this. And Casey, whatever your dreams are next, follow them, and peace, my friend.
And that's kind of it. Stopping is not easy. I thought about going to like 2 episodes a week or 3 episodes a week, but then I realized I can't grab on to what's next unless I completely let go of this. So the only way to truly move on is just to drop the mic. So with that,